Welcome to I Change the Narrative. It's weekday pop-up. This segment is sponsored by So Organic, So Suave, also known as Sauce. You can find Sauce's award-winning grooming essentials online at sossd.co, and you can follow Sauce on Instagram at sossd.co. This week's spotlight is thought leader and coach Sherman Nelson Jr., and today he's talking about the necessity of affirming yourself as a Black man. Sherman, take it away.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. I appreciate the invitation and the opportunity. So why do we need to affirm ourselves? Well, one of the key, or one of the first things that indicates or demonstrates how we feel about something is how we speak of that thing and how we speak to that thing. So there are people who claim to love people, but can't manage their tongue in speaking to them or about them. This same thing is applicable to us as individuals, especially men. How do we speak to ourselves? Do we speak to ourselves the way the culture speaks to us? Do we speak to ourselves the way the climate speaks to us? Do we speak to ourselves the way the counterculture speaks to us? And unfortunately, in many cases, the answer is yes, because we begin to believe the narratives about ourselves, which is why it's important for us to change the narrative. We've got to not only change the story that we're reading, but the story that we're reading to ourselves. What do you believe about yourself? If you believe yourself to be poor, you will behave like a person who is poor. If you keep telling yourself, all I am is broken, then you will break other people, because broken people break people. And you will never begin to act as a person in the process of healing until you begin to tell yourself, I am on the road to healing. And so this is applicable to all areas of our lives. We've got to begin to affirm ourselves, because we're in a climate and in a culture that does not like us. And I know that's hard to realize, because many of us have friends who love us and friends and associates who are crazy about us. But please remember that that group of people that you hang around with is 0.0001% of the population. The culture at large in the United States of America does not affirm the Black man. It began in 1619. It'll probably last through perpetuity. So we must begin to speak life to ourselves. And how can I first, or how can I speak life to you if I have not first practiced the art of self-affirmation with me? The Bible tells us that we are to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. And many of us don't have a problem loving ourselves. If we think of love in the terms of gratifying ourselves, everybody can love themselves. But can we like ourselves? Can we like where we are in this journey? Can we like the path that we're on? Can we like the process that we're in the midst of? Can we even like the storm that we find ourselves in? And so it's more than just loving yourself, but can you like you? And then can you speak well to you? And then can you speak well of you? Many of us, brothers especially, if you give a Black man a compliment, bro, you looking good. Nah, it's not me, man. We're so quick to deflect because affirmation makes many of us uncomfortable. But when somebody says, bro, you looking good. Hey, bro, well, I'm trying to do what I do. Laugh it off, be laughable, be affable, but accept and receive it. So because we are so unused to affirming ourselves, we're unused to receiving affirmations from others. I'm not even going to get into how difficult that makes communication between Black men and Black women, because there are emotional barriers that we erect because we desire words of affirmation, but we push back when we receive those words. So we send mixed signals. So how do we ameliorate this process? Every day, wake up, look yourself in the mirror, say, bruh, it's good to see you today. Today, we're going to have a good day. No matter what happens, we're going to have a good day. While you're driving, we're not getting exasperated about traffic, people. Nah, I'm good. I left on time, because to be Early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. To be late is unacceptable. So I'm leaving in enough time. It doesn't matter if somebody cuts me off. I'm going to get there. We're going to begin to speak life to ourselves. The dreams I have, the passions I have, the secret desires, I'm going to make those things come to pass. May not be today, but I'm on that road starting today. So begin to love yourself, brother. Begin to like yourself. Speak well to yourself and speak well of yourself.
Thank you so much, Sherman. Share with listeners how they can connect with you.
I'm on Instagram and Twitter, Internet Preacher, INANET, net Preacher. You can catch me on Facebook, Sherman M. Nelson, I think it's 2. And let's talk.
Thank you again. This has been I Change the Narrative's weekday pop-up. See you soon.